that sounds very energetic.
It's an energetic show.
I like it. Well, oh yeah, this show has cursing in it, so don't fucking be offended. Is that good enough, you think? Works for
Sure.
me. All right. God.
Amen.
Yeah,
You know what that means, right?
I know what it means.
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network. Amen.
That's what it means. Yes.
That's right.
Idiots are in the house. Hi, welcome. My God. We actually had someone show up and vanish already. That's awesome.
The American Moron Entertainment Network.
You're listening to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
That's so much.
Day. Hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah, we're not very politically correct, but fuck, who is now? Anyway.
Yeah, but that shows, you know,
Yeah, oh,
they do whatever they want on there.
They actually hit the middle most times. They don't
Yeah.
take a stand. Well, they do, but you know, if you're a Mormon, you're kind of screwed. But otherwise, it's all right. It's
I
all
want more less.
right. Oh yeah, no.
Or less more. I don't know.
More.
Less Paul.
I don't even. There you go. That's even better. I just couldn't deal with the underwear. So welcome to the P Show. I don't know. We got stuff. We got new stuff tonight.
That's cool. Yeah, I heard something about something.
Yeah, we'll have to do that a little bit later. Maybe
Another hellish week already on
maybe we
hand.
can do that in around 10 minutes or so after we
Okay.
babble about other stuff. But yeah, it has been a crappy week, and it's only Tuesday.
It's been a long week this Tuesday.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, what's going on? Yeah, I was like worried I wouldn't even be here because I gotta. People have noticed my clients have noticed that if they put certain check marks on cases they enter into our system, it gets escalated immediately
Oh,
and comes like to people like me who couldn't be bothered to deal with it.
interesting.
Yeah, so I got a contact from one of the grand poobahs of the company saying, yo, you got to look at this ticket. It's not yours or anything, but holy shit, I think all hell's going to break loose. I looked at it. I'm like, no, it's nothing. But no, I'll take my time. But yeah, working late sucks.
It's you know,
It's nice in the morning when I can sleep in.
well, yeah.
That's kind of nice.
That's
I
nice.
get to stay up late. And,
See, I got a whole bunch of new pedals in the mail today, and I was looking forward to setting them up, and shit went sideways with work, and I was working till like 5:30, and
I showed up.
my son was here drum practicing because he comes a couple times a week, and right in front of Gemini is a drum set, and he comes in here and practices for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I couldn't work on it then. And then I had to go pick up my wife's car because her car had a flat tire on 95 last night. So we had to get that taken care of today.
We're on 95.
Down Delaware.
All the way down 95.
Yeah. But she got home because she has run flats.
Yep.
What a novel idea.
This day and age, you got to have it because, like my car.
Well, there's no spare in the car.
Yeah, I don't have a spare either. Mine.
I've got an idea.
Yeah.
Let's not put spare tires in the car. That sounds like a great. We'll save $47.50 per car.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Thanks, asshole.
And then when I asked the guy at the dealership, like, can I get a spare? Because I'm kind of an old school kind of guy. Yeah, that'll be about $340. Like for a full size tire.
You got to go on eBay.
Yeah, I'll just get the whole kit from there.
That's where I got one for our last car, which was a Kia as well. But in the minis, which my wife and I both have minis, she has the Maxi Mini, I have the Mini Mini. Neither of those have any space for a spare tire whatsoever. There is no cutout in it. There's nothing.
I don't know if the kid has one in her Mini.
There's nothing.
Where the hell do you put it?
There's no place to put it. You have to have run flats.
Well, there we go.
I think in the very first minis, when they reissued them, BMW back in 2000 or whatever it was, they had a stand-up spare that would sit behind the rear seat.
I was just saying we could just like lash it to the hood like a Land Rover.
Yeah,
wouldn't that add about $20,000 to the price of the car?
No.
Oh well. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know. Damn.
So, long story short, she limped home, driving in the right lane, getting off the highway where she could, and so luckily the tire we bought one of those tire warranties.
Oh,
And
they're
we-
worth their
and-
weight in gold, man.
And the rim was not damaged, so the car was fixed for no charge. And that's the second time we've used the tire warranty on her car. So that was good. That was a bit of a bright little sunshine. But meanwhile, I got a new Morley wah wah pedal today, and I just wanted to use it. Notice we have a new sign.
Yeah, I saw that. It's nice.
Yeah. That was courtesy of Mike from Sam Ash, the drummer in Old School. I was there on Saturday. We were trying to put a new equalizer into our Plan B PA system. Plan B is the one I bring. He brings the really nice one. I bring my old school, old PA system. And long story short, I spent 2 hours looking for a power supply in the back of Sam Ash. Could not find it. Did get that for free though.
Oh, was that for the board?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting burned.
No,
I
and
like it.
they're like $100.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The one I had was somewhere from China, whatever, bootleg.
It's
Anyway.
a COVID AC
So-
adapter.
Spent almost 2 hours in the back of Sam Ash digging through boxes. I shouldn't say it wasn't at Sam Ash. We were in the back of a store. I don't know.
Ooh,
You know what I mean? Anyway, we're in the back of a store digging through boxes looking for something.
George's music. Yeah.
And it was stuff that was destined for trash, apparently. So,
Oh, my God.
I got home, decided to check one last bin that I had here in the house that I hadn't checked before I left. Found it. So I'm like, great. I got the power supply, got the equalizer, bring it to the gig, put it in the rack, hook it all up, turn it on, it powers up, and nothing happens.
Was anything even lit?
Yeah, it lit up.
Oh, and it just didn't do anything.
It wasn't functioning. So I don't know if there was a button pushed wrong or not, but we didn't have time to mess with it because once again, we were up against the wall for start time for the show.
Yeah.
Go do our whole show, you know the deal, tear down, and then one of the band members disappeared.
I'm sorry. I should have hung around.
Not you.
No, I know, but I should have hung around. I was going to, but I had to deal with a crisis before and after and during.
And for this week's show at Tom's, we're
Yeah.
bringing all kind of light stuff.
Nice.
We're doing I don't want to call it a video wall. It's a video blanket. It's a light blanket
Oh, really?
that has LEDs built into it. It doesn't
Damn
do a
it.
whole lot, but they have one at Sam Ash behind the
Now,
King of Prussia.
I got to ask, they don't smoke anymore at Tom's?
Apparently not.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, I have to double check, but the word on the street is there's no smoking there. Oh,
Wow.
cool, Pat. That would be great to see you there, man. So my wife is probably coming with my mother-in-law. I'm doing every light I have. I'm bringing
Damn.
because Mike's bringing the PA. He's bringing
his
the
PA.
tablet PA with the
Mm.
powered monitors and powered floor monitors and
Now, who
all the-
runs a tablet?
He will run it for the most part, but I think he's going to be showing Ed some shortcuts. So we're going to get there at like 5:30 for
Okay.
the 8 o'clock show.
What time you play until?
I guess if it's
8 till
oh,
12?
somebody just said smoking is outside the bar, no longer inside. See that?
Oof.
So the show runs from 8 to 12, I think.
All right.
You know, maybe they'll let us go a little bit over. Thank you
Ugh.
for that, Pat. I'm going to let my wife know because she was on the fence about coming. She has her horrible asthma, and that will aid in her being able to be there.
You know, if I get
Pat
unemployed,
Schumacher,
I will shoot over.
fellow guitar player from the old days.
Very nice.
So anyway, what are you doing that's so special?
Well, when you finish that,
Gynecologist?
what, me?
Yeah.
What? Tonight?
No, Saturday.
Saturday? Oh, someone is moving away up the block here, and they're having a going away.
Who's moving
soiree.
away?
A woman named June lives like
Was Aunt May
4 or
live
5.
with her too?
a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're moving
Sick
away.
Vicky, yeah.
So. Oh, nice.
That's right.
Yeah, so they asked a while back if we were going to go by, and I was like, yeah, I'll come over and say goodbye and everything. So
I was thinking about heading over to that block party, but I don't think I'm going to have time now.
I'm trying to
I don't know.
even get like on the Facebook page to tell them I don't think I'm going to make it, and they haven't accepted. So
I didn't know there was a Facebook page for that.
I don't know how to RSVP. I typed in the link 3
Did you
times.
hear about the kid that died in KOP?
Yeah, Neil.
My son knew him.
My daughter's boyfriend is friends with him,
That was
and he's
horrible,
really fucked up about it.
tragic.
Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah, he lingered for a while.
This kid got COVID-19 in April, and he got it bad. And it was like literally days before he was going to get a shot. Apparently,
Yeah, he from what I recall, he was not breathing well for a long enough time that he suffered brain damage, and he never came back from it.
yeah, they had him in an induced coma for months, and there were all kinds of complications that I won't get into that were really horrifying and scary.
Yep.
Pat, can I ask you a question? Since you're listening, and I don't mean to interrupt my story about this
That's all right.
horrible tragedy, can you hear? I'm playing George Lynch. Can you hear that in the background? Just wondering if that's making it through the soundboard to
I
you
want
there.
to type that because it's going to be about 30 seconds before. You
Yeah,
get
I
to it.
know. That's all right. We can just keep doing something. But it was really sad.
Yeah, and it it was weird. I saw last night a bunch of stuff about it, and the girl came home, went upstairs, and I followed her upstairs and was, "You okay?" Because she kind of knows. She knows who he is.
Yeah.
Because I think he's 20 this year.
Oh, the video's pausing, so that means that they're censoring us.
Oh,
Okay.
bitch bastards!
All right, so let's just that's that.
They do that live.
Yeah, I guess they do. So tell me if you can hear this. That was not me, that was somebody else.
Sure it was.
So if you can hear it
That
or Saul Rosenberg. Okay, so that's going through. So we're plugged in correctly tonight.
That'll work.
That's nice. And they said we're back now because the video is not paused anywhere. So they are censoring the living crapola out of us.
I would be pissed, but we all checked that box and agreed to the terms of service, so we can't complain.
No, hey, listen. I understand how all that works. I'm not one of those stupid people who think that this is a free country on somebody else's platform. I understand how this works.
Yeah, they own it. Not my problem.
That's right.
I'm not Mark Zuckerberg,
We're
and
just a
I'm damn
guest
proud
here.
of it.
Yeah.
So I see you're empty there. Do you want to
Sure.
do this
Yeah,
thing?
why not?
Do you want to use that glass, or do you want to use? How do you
Oh,
want-
for the beer?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. There's a schmeeb in there.
All right, I'll go. Well, I'll bring him in.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to do a beer tasting.
So hang on.
This is how exciting things have gotten. But boy, oh boy, I don't know how many of you guys and gals out there have issues at work. I mean, I think everybody does. But and maybe I'm just getting crusty and old, and I don't have a whole lot of patience. But I am noticing more and more in the workplace as I get deeper into it, and I'm 27 or 28 years into the printing industry, but more and more people know less and less and expect more and more, and then get confused and angry when they don't get what they want. And when you're the sole island of reason, it's really difficult, man. What do you want to
I'm
pop?
going to give this to you, and I'm going to do an intro when you're
I
ready.
see.
And
Okay, so we're both getting a full one.
you let's get a full one.
Okay.
Absolutely. So
But
I'm
I
gonna-
just
I'm gonna-
find that disturbing.
it-
So
yeah, it is disturbing.
and it's aggravating, for Christ's sake. I mean, and not to sound, I don't want to sound like this, but it seems like the generation just behind us, maybe one more, does not seem to have the same work ethic and get up and go and gumption.
They don't.
Because I busted my ass when I was in my 20s, through my 30s, through my 40s, and now I'm at a point in my career where I know what I'm doing. So it may look like I know what I'm doing, and it's easier, but it's not. And I get very frustrated with this. Okay, oh geez, You want me to move that over there? Uh, oh, I didn't get a chance to work on that. I'm sorry. Can you give me the information again? Wait, did you save the email I gave you? Did you not write down the instructions I gave you? Oh, geez, dude. Like, what's the big deal? Everything's fine.
So you work with Doc Brown?
I work with young Doc Brown.
Oh, weird. Well, Bree works with somebody like that who is like a young girl who does this thing. Can you get that for me?
That's because mom did it for her.
Yeah. I mean, we ruined the
I
look,
didn't.
all I know is, like I said, I bitch about
I
Generation X a lot.
Kicked my kids' ass
Well,
on
I
a
did
regular
too.
basis. And not like I wasn't, I just told them if you want something, you're gonna have to work for it.
Yeah.
It's called work. And you have to appreciate the things you have. Nobody gave me a goddamn thing in life.
I just gave you a beer.
I'm sorry. Jim gave me a beer in life.
Jeez.
I will say this. My first computer,
Hmm.
my parents, something happened. Man, I put this back on. That's just not right.
Doing a beer tasting, man. You don't want to
God,
be
I
ruining your
just
nose.
tainted it. My parents, back in the 90s, they knew what I was doing for a living, and they helped me out, and they helped us buy a computer so we could have a computer. Man, that was nasty.
Yeah, you got to stop that.
Dude.
Hell, what the hell happened?
I
Who
don't-
died in your shoes?
I don't know.
Oof.
Good God.
My parents bought me my first one, but it was only $700, and I made them $1,500 2 weeks later.
Yeah, I made
with
them
it.
nothing.
So
But anyhow, that being said, that was like, my parents helped me go to college. I helped my kid go to college. My parents helped me with car insurance when I was young. I helped my son with car insurance. These are the things that we did. But what I'm talking about is this, like when my kid started trying to play drums, I said to him, listen, when you prove yourself, when your teacher says you're good, then we will go to the store and we will pick out a drum set. I will pay for half, and the other half you will work off doing chores in the house and whatever. We're gonna have my wife, his stepmom, made a chart of things to earn money credit toward his drums.
pick up the dog poo, $1.
Whatever it was dog poo and
Yep.
mowing the lawn and doing all this stuff, and he went out and did all this stuff, and that kid has never lost sight of the value of a dollar to this day. He has more money in the bank than I do right now. He just graduated college. He's doing very well. He just paid off his goddamn car. This kid, while he was in college, going to school, working a full-time job, went out and bought himself a 2-year-old VW, 3-year-old VW, GLI, nice car. He just paid that thing off.
He tricked the hell out of it too, didn't he?
That was the previous one.
Was that the-
this
oh,
one? He
okay.
just tinted the windows.
Oh, that's
But I mean, the kid has the value of a dollar in his mind, and he knows what he's doing, and he's a smart kid, and kicked his ass. Grades came in and they weren't up to snuff. I laid into him, man. I laid into him. Not good enough. Got to do better. And same thing with his drum. Got to do better. Got to be better. I didn't tell him,
Oh, that's great. Yes, you can hit the drum. That's wonderful. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
no, dude. I noticed that your hi-hat timing was a little off. Let me explain what I'm saying. And I would do that, and I never sugarcoated it. He went in the recording studio. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Here's what's good. This is good. That's good. That's good. But let's fix this. Let's go back in the studio. Let's do what we have to do. There was no coddling. No coddling. His band played out when he was 14 years old. They were playing at the Trocadero when he was 14 years old. And they were headlining the Trocadero when he was 16, 15 years old. They were playing at whatever that place is live, WXPN, XPN Live down there. They were playing down there headlining. They were playing all over the goddamn. He was driving to Washington, D.C. to play gigs. And I had stage directors, producers, whatever you want to call them, coming to me and saying, "Your son is more professional than most of the musicians that come in here who are older," because he would get his band in and tell them what they needed to do, what needed to go where. That's because the first couple gigs that I came out with them, they'd come in and, "Hey, where's where are the guitar stands for the stage?" What do you mean guitar stands for the stage? "Oh, well, don't they provide? There's nobody here to provide anything.
I got to carry this thing?
You bring your stand. I told you to bring. Oh, but I just figured. Don't figure. Well, I went to the school of blah, blah, blah music and they provided everything. Yeah, well, that was the school of bullshit and this is a school of real. Make sure you bring your gear. Make sure you have your guitar strap. Make sure you put a fresh set of strings and you broke them in on your guitar. Make sure you have everything you need for the gig. Stop looking at me. Do your job." But I'm 12. I don't care if you're 30. Get the job
Yeah,
done.
nobody's going to care there.
I am sick and tired of people and their kids and the coddling and the bullshit that goes on in this world anymore.
I saw some crap online about you got to give kids a break. Their brains aren't fully formed. I'm like, neither was mine when my dad rattled it around inside my skull. You know, I don't want to
For
hear that.
Christ's
You gotta
sake, I was
train
driving
people.
my bicycle to New Jersey when I was in 8th grade,
Yeah, I mean, just stop
from
making
Philadelphia.
excuses about every
and
goddamn
I wasn't
thing.
allowed to do it. But we did it, and we figured it out. And we got flat tires in New Jersey, and we got home.
Yeah, figure it
I
out.
didn't call any. I didn't have a cell phone to call. Who was I calling? I could send smoke signals. Oh, that's right. We did that. We set fires. But
Yep.
we
Let's set
figured
fire
it
to those
out.
woods so we know when we go back that way, that's not the way we should go. Works for me.
I don't know what we would have done if they closed the Coney Palmyra Bridge, because that's the bridge we
Let's
crossed.
drive down to the.
But we did stuff.
George.
We went places. We figured it out.
Look, I don't know how kids would go to the shore now, having never. It seems like nobody wants their license, and even my kid, like now, she wanted to before. Now she's like, I don't really want to drive on the highway. That's really weird. Like
You
you're
got to get
gonna
used to
have
that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God! When I was in 12th grade, I was an intern at ABC in Philadelphia, WPVI TV. I worked.
Down off of City Avenue.
Yeah, the building's no longer there. They built a new studio, and I worked for a guy named Gary Papa, who was the sports director. And I worked on
He
Sundays,
lived in my neighborhood.
and I would drive down there at about 11:30 in the morning or 11 o'clock in the morning, get set up, and he would leave me a list from the night before of different sporting events I needed to record, and I'd have like 4 or 5 of these recording devices. They were VCRs, but they weren't VCRs like you had in your home back then. These were these giant, super.
They were the massive ones we used to have in
high-resolution ones.
school. Like
They, were,
they
big
had one in the
A
entire like.
alphas.
Yeah.
They were amazing. The resolution was amazing. So, I'd have to sit and watch 3 or 4 different sporting events at the same time while logging in a booklet for each one of them, different things I saw at different time stamps so that they knew, oh, that's when he did the slam
Greg
dunk. Here,
Luzinski just scratched his balls again.
exactly. We're going to put that on the news. And, I was doing all that and driving on the highway and doing all that stuff when it was what, 16 or 17 years old,
Mhm.
Anyway, whatever. I sound like a crotchety old
No,
guy.
it's like my kid works 2 jobs to pay for her car and keep her shit together.
and
put money
she'll
away.
understand the value of $1.
Oh,
My
she
grandfather
does.
used to preach that to me.
She's already had her car in the shop. She understands now.
My grandfather aided me in the purchase of my first real electric guitar
Hmm.
back in 1981.
Wow. Oh, that's
I
right.
had
remember
I
you
had
telling
worked
me
the
that.
summer and bought a Hondo Stratocaster on my own, used from a neighbor. And I played it for about a year or so and, put money into it. It was a Hondo. They weren't very good guitars. Went to my grandfather, told him my woes, and he was like, "Listen, for your
Shut up.
birthday."
Oh, sorry.
He was like that, but for your birthday, we're going to go to Benny Cintioli, an old friend of mine, and we're going to find you a guitar. And so I went with my guitar and some money in my pocket, and Benny pulled out a Gibson S1. I wanted a Stratocaster. My grandfather wanted me to get a Gibson, and Benny said, "I have the perfect solution. It's a Gibson that plays like a Strat." But I didn't want the Strat tone. I just wanted a Strat body. It was a whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway,
that's
so I
why
got this
mine,
guitar,
yeah.
and my grandfather, whatever I owed after I traded my guitar in and gave Benny all my piggy bank money or whatever I had, my grandfather helped pay for the rest of it. And that was the beginning of my love affair with Gibson guitars. And I eventually went back to Fender. Oh, probably 1997, when I wasn't during my off time from playing live. I took about 10, 15 years off
Your
from
sabbatical.
playing because I was raising my kid. And now I'm back and I'm playing lots of Fenders. Burger King in Plymouth. Very nice.
What's that? Somebody's first job?
Yeah, Jacqueline Kearns.
Nice. My first
And,
one was
Pat
in.
Schumacher says he checked baskets in a pool for a whole summer to get
Ugh,
my first bass.
grim. I did that for free. My first job was actually a dishwasher over at Holiday Inn. We used to work. I was in 10th grade, and we were like, we were working till like 4 in the morning on school nights.
Yeah, they weren't allowed to do that.
No, they weren't absolute. We weren't supposed to.
I was a dishwasher.
Technically, you're not supposed to put your hand in a possibly on food. What is it? Incinerator either, but
We
they
did.
didn't.
I,
They didn't want to break any spoons.
I worked at Old Bay Seafood House, I think it was called, or
Mm.
something like that. And that was when I was 15. My first job,
You can't even
was-
work at 15 now.
I had to get papers to work that job.
I didn't even get
and I
papers,
got
but
minimum
like
wage.
Caitlin can't even work at the mall right now because she's not 18.
My first job before that was at let me think here. I was working with my dad at an appliance store in Center City in 1981. And I was 13 or 14. That was
Yeah.
my first job. I was a stock boy. And that was the same summer. I also, during that summer, worked the other part of the week when I wasn't working with him, painting railings and stuff in the
Mm.
neighborhood so I could raise money for a damn guitar.
Yeah.
And then after that, I got a job at a video store. I think that was,
That
yeah.
apparently was like the best job ever that I never.
And then in between was the dishwashing gigs, which were terrible. And then I worked for West Coast Video from the year I graduated high school through probably my first or second year of college. And then I worked at an appliance store again with my father. So everybody's writing in with their stories of what they did. So we got Jackie said she was 15 years old and saved for a 72 Nova
Nice.
with her money. Stephanie Sky, that's Mikey's girl. Her first job was in a toy store owned by her friend's parents, and she would take $5 out of every pay. Something. Wait, I'm not reading this right.
My God, it wasn't KB, was it?
They would take $5 out of my pay every time I messed up a piece of paper doing inventory. I was 11.
Wow.
That is cruel. Wow, you worked for some ogres, man.
Sounds like KB.
But see, you learned the value of a dollar quick in that scenario, didn't you?
5 of them at a time. Yeah.
Wow. And $5
That's a lot.
to a kid is a lot of money.
I remember some of my paychecks were like $9 at one point.
Well, after taxes and minimum
Yeah.
wage.
Yeah.
I also worked part-time in the summers and during the school year. So that's all year, I guess.
Mm.
With my neighbor he was a parts guy for General Motors.
Oh, wow.
And he would go into dealerships and do these inventory control things.
Oh, right.
So he would have me come along and they paid me $7 an hour. And anything I wanted for lunch, they told me, "What you take the menu? They have fried shrimp. You can have fried shrimp."
I will have the surf and turf.
I had the fried shrimp every time. And we would drive out to these dealerships, and one of them was in Lebanon, PA. I remember driving. It would take us like an hour and a half to get to the
Baloney
dealership.
country.
Yes, and I would sit for an entire day counting the trim bezels that went on cars around the wheel arches.
So you were a trim inspector.
I counted them,
I know. That sounds funnier.
listening to Def Leppard on through the night in my Walkman.
I still think one of the funniest first job, or at least that I knew of, my
$7
sister.
was good money.
Oh yeah, it was double what I made. My sister was actually an onion peeler when I was really little. Sounds like we live in the Depression.
Did you ever see there was a things that aren't there anymore, PBS on HYY Philly, and they interviewed people that worked at the Camden Soup Factory in Camden, and they would talk about this woman who she would peel the onions, and she was so fast. It was either onions or tomatoes. that when she was done at the end of the day, her hands still moved in the same
Oh
motion
God,
for a couple minutes until,
that's messed up.
yeah. But I'll tell you what. So most of my jobs were $4 an hour. Like when I worked at the appliance store in '81,
Rich people's money.
I made 4.25, and that paid for half the records that are in that shelf over there, Jim, which nobody can see. That's fine.
I can see them. They are there. I can confirm.
And then I got wise to not buying new records. I was like, wait a minute, I could go to the used record store, and I found this great used record store that would get all their records from the radio stations,
Mhm.
which were not supposed to be sold. But what would happen is the interns would take the records and sell
Yeah,
them
you
to the
get a lot
record
of
store.
promo records that way.
And I have a lot of promo records in this house that are now worth quite a few dollars.
I should see what mine are worth. Oh, hey Doc. He's not here yet, but he's sort of here.
He's sort of looming in and getting in.
What's up, Doc?
Yo,
Stuff you do.
Hey.
What was your first job, Doc?
my first job was a dishwasher.
See? There's
Yay.
a theme here.
Yeah.
Teenage boys washing dishes. That sounds sanitary.
Where'd you wash dishes?
Sanitary.
In Norristown at a diner that's no longer around. It was at Marshall Street and Cone.
What was the name of it?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Things that
I
aren't
can't
there.
remember because I knew we used to live near there. So
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't a Cone. It was Corson. Marshall and Corson.
what the hell was that?
That was the
Right. Right now, it's a Crown Fried Chicken place.
Oh, well, there you go. It's still something. You still get a job dishwashing there. I remember doing that for like $3 an hour. All right, you want to do
It's like-
this?
Do this.
My parents used to eat there and shit, and they were talking bullshit with the owner, and it's like that's how I got the job.
He said his parents ate there and
Well,
shit.
I shit where I eat.
Well, you know what I mean. They ate there, they bullshitted with the owner,
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
and my dad came to me and said, "Yo, I got a job for you."
My dad never got me jobs like that. It was like he'd pimp me off to his friends and mow their lawn, or he'd take me into his place where he worked over the weekends, and I'd work in that horror show. All right, Doc, we're gonna do a beer tasting. So unfortunately,
We'll pretend you're here.
we can't do this for you, and I'll owe you a drink next time I see you.
Guys,
I know. I'm sorry.
All right, here we go.
All right. So wait, I gotta
yes.
play the intro. We got an
Do the-
intro.
Yeah,
I'm
preamble.
calling it.
Preamble.
I'm gonna try to do this every week.
Is it an American beer?
It is an American beer.
Okay. You
So
fucking people and
I'm
your
gonna call this
bloody
little
American
segment
beer.
beer snobbery.
I don't like it. I don't really.
So it's beer snobbery with Paul and Jim. We talk about some interesting beer that I find at our local beer store. And my God, it's still really loud.
Valley Forge Brewing?
No, not there. But it'll be fun and classy.
Pop's Basement Bottle Bears?
I used to live right across the street from a brewery.
No, the one in the Schmitz Brewery in Norristown.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
right across the street.
Ready? I'm gonna
Yep.
pull this away. So this beer is a hoppy red ale called Blood of the Unicorn.
I like her.
Yeah, it's from
Is that a monthly
where the
thing?
hell is this from? Pipeworks
Sorry.
Brewing Company in Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
I love Chicago.
Chicago,
My
Chicago.
kind of town.
So it's not an IPA because IPAs
Chicago.
are
That's,
shit.
that's not how that song goes, you know.
It's a red ale, which I like from the old Valley Forge
I
Brewing
poured it
Company.
Poorly, and I have a lot of head, so let's see. So I'm going to have to wait for that to go down.
Yeah, so it's got a big old head to it.
The head needs to go down.
Oh,
Smells good.
it smells really
better
good.
than my sneakers.
It's going to be like an American red ale. So it's going to be a little bitter, a little pine. You're probably going to get in it.
I've never licked a pine tree.
You've never, come on, you never climbed a pine tree and had it all over yourself and eventually got it in your mouth?
No.
Oh, you haven't lived.
The only pine trees I knew of when I was growing up in Northeast Philly were in people's trash.
Well, you could climb those too.
No, they were Christmas trees. And there weren't many of those because I lived in a Jewish neighborhood.
Oh, all right, I'm going to go for this.
All right,
Skull.
let's go. I got a lot of foam. That's good though.
It's malty and it's
It's a
got
little bit of
hoppy.
both, yeah.
That's what I like. It's balanced.
It's not IPA kicking you in the ass.
No, and I hate that because it
I
tastes
used
like
to love
resin.
it. I used to love the IP bite, man. And
and I go to the beer store and I walked around for like
Sneaker Pilsner. That's funny.
I walked around for like half an hour trying to find something decent that wasn't an IPA.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is.
I like the print quality on this.
I know. I love the can too. Yeah.
So you know that was how I made my living for 5 years in the
Yeah.
beginning of my printing work.
So this is the place. It's like I said, it's what the hell? Pipeworks Brewery in Chicago. Blood of the Unicorn Hoppy Red Ale. So it's brewed with rye malt and piney earth hops. Whatever. I just like it. It's balanced. I love this shit. I gotta
Can
go buy
art.
all that they have.
The can art's by Jason Burke.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you get cans of like that insanity, it's usually anymore. It's an IPA or some other.
Oh, guess who printed this? My old company,
Did they?
Ground Cork and Seal. So if you go along the UPC,
Yeah.
just below the number 1 after 40901, you'll see a little crown, and that's called the crown bug. And that must be on all designs. I used to lead the entire art department at Ground Cork and Seal. I was the guy in
Well,
charge,
there you go.
and so I know all that because I'm the guy that told people they better get their
Shit together.
shit together. So, and this is your overlap. See how the red breaks there?
Mhm.
That's where the plate overlaps itself and the black continues. So the black here is darker right on this line than anywhere else in the can. So if you tilt it slightly in the light, you'll see.
That's it, right?
It's very, very insightful tonight. Not only do we find out what's inside the bottle, but we find out what's on outside
It's
the
a
bottle.
can. It's a can. We didn't get too
Can, bottle. Yeah, why do you get a bottle?
I'm like the guy that says how
It
it's
came
made.
in. Didn't come in a
It
bottle.
is a cool can, Jackie. It's very cool.
The problem I had is I went.
I like wine.
And I'm going to give a plug to Joe's King of Prussia
Oh, that
beverage.
place
Man,
is great.
place is great. It's got a lot of stuff. The problem I see with it is that they all bought into the IPA madness, and thank God people aren't doing that nonsense anymore.
It's tapering off.
It's just not. But they're not moving it fast enough. So it took me a while to find this yesterday. But
I should get my printing loop and look at this because there's like so many things happening on this can.
I mean, it's great. This is. They used to have something like this. The old Valley Forge Brewing Company in Gateway Shopping Center. I used to live that place.
This
I
is
used to live there.
This is a 4-color can. It's a yellow, a red, black, and a white.
Yep.
And then they use the silver of the can as the 5th color.
Yeah.
And if you take a piece of paper and put it next to that white will not be white. It will be gray. Because there is no such thing as white on an aluminum can.
But they do have white in there.
Aluminium. Yeah, but it's a gray in reality. It gives the appearance
this crap. This stuff is actually gray.
because when the white prints over top of the
Ah,
aluminum, it
gotcha,
turns
gotcha.
gray. That's how.
There.
And my current job, they print with a foil substrate in the mix, and that adds to the flavor that people don't understand. They're like, "Why is this so gray looking?" Because you're printing on foil.
I like this stuff.
It's good.
This is really good. So, what I'm going to try to do is every week I'll try to go stop at Joe's, and we'll give him a plug, and I'll see if he's never
That's
there
cool.
anymore.
No,
he's
I
probably
stopped
living
in
down at the shore.
last Wednesday, and he wasn't there.
But
Or Tuesday.
I'm going to walk in, and I'm going to see if I can talk to him.
Jackie, I have to tell you that this is actually not really a dark beer.
It's red. It's a red ale.
It's a red, and it looks dark on camera and in the lighting in here, but it's actually not that dark. It's probably like
It's a red
shades-
amber ale.
yeah, it's 2 shades darker than Budweiser, maybe. Or
You shut the hell up! How
Okay.
dare you? It's bad enough you're drinking it out of a Coors.
no, that
Yeah, that's
that does-
Budweiser.
yeah.
That's It's a red
Nothing
ale.
wrong with Budweiser.
Yeah, I mean it does kind of look bloody in the darker light here, but it's
None
like
more
a very
bloody.
dark red amber ale. So take like
Killian's Irish Red. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff was great.
Killian's is great. It's a little about a shade or two darker than Killian's,
Yeah, just a scooch, and
Yeah.
it's got a little bit of that Killian's flavor to it, but it's much
but it is
more complex.
It is piney. I do smell that in there, and I like the rye kind of malt to it.
All I smell are my sneakers, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got to stop that shit, man. You got to get on that, man. I really, really like this. I'm
This is
going
good.
back tomorrow and buying all of it on my lunch break.
Did you see there's a new Trooper beer out from Iron Maiden?
I didn't see a
They
new
have
one.
a
No.
limited edition.
What kind of beer?
I think it's more the same, but a little bit different.
I wasn't impressed
really-
with what
I
they
don't
put
know.
out. It was good,
It was okay. It was a little,
but it wasn't like nipple stiffening good.
No.
If,
No, it was a little watery tasting in my opinion.
yeah, it was kind of. It was. I think it was.
The aftertaste was watery.
I think it was supposed to be an English pale ale, but you can go two ways with that. You can be flavorless, or you could be like Bass Ale, which is an English pale ale, which is amazingly good.
Well, it all comes down to the aftertaste. And the Trooper had virtually none. It
was nothing.
When it was
Yeah.
over, it was over.
Yeah, it was.
It's like when my first wife left me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like if you're crawling through
Oh
the
wait,
desert
she came back,
and you're really thirsty.
and then we broke up again. It happened like 3
So
times.
it's like
No, this is different than that.
yeah, it's a little different.
Sorry.
But yeah, I'm digging this, man. I'm really happy
You know
I
what?
got this.
The other chick I was with before that did the same thing.
Mhm.
They kept coming back.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I actually had that possibly happen, and I shut that shit down. Hey, hi, Light Bright.
Light bright. Didn't she used to come
But-
on the air?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But no, I had that happen once. My ex wanted to go out for a drink out of nowhere, and I'm like, this is the same person that would like, hey, why don't you come see me? And I'd go over her house, her parents' house. You know, she lived in New York. Went to her parents' house, and like, what was it like? About I get there, and she'd be like, yeah, my dad's taking me to the train station to go back in 10 minutes. So she's like, let's go get a drink,
So
and then
she's crazy.
and then and then going on about like, oh, you were really great. You really paid attention to me. I'm like, oh, dated a bunch of shit heels since me, eh?
Oh, see how this is working out.
Yeah. Oh, it wound up at the end, like up in her room, lying next to each other, and I'm like, I need to go. Not doing that anymore. Not doing that. But all right, so we done with the beer thing. I think it was
Well,
this. I like it.
I like it. Yeah,
I think this was a success. So, yeah, Pipeworks Brewing Company, Blood the Unicorn. You get a King of Prussia beverage,
and a cool can to boot.
really cool can. And yeah,
I was skeptical. I wasn't thinking it was gonna be that great.
I did my homework. It's a weird can,
Very cool.
but I will try to bring something interesting in each week, and we can do this before the news.
All right. Oh my God!
Look at that! What a segue!
When you're angry, it goes fast.
Yeah. God damn, this is good.
Pat Schumacher says he's going to get some tomorrow.
Well, don't get it all. I need to get some more.
Well, Pat,
they come in 4
Pat, you
packs,
live
though.
somewhere else, right? You don't live in King of Prussia, do you?
Well, either way,
In 30 seconds, you'll answer me.
go
'cause
to your
we're on a
beer
delay.
go to your beer distributor and tell them, I need this stuff. It's called Blood of the Unicorn. It's from Pipeworks Brewing Company in Chicago.
Popping the P's and doing the T's.
Yep, I am doing that. So, yep.
He's in Broomall. You got no fears, man. He's
Okay,
gonna go-
good.
He'll
I got
find
time.
some
I
guy
got
down
time.
there.
I may go over
Yeah.
at my lunch break or dinner break, wherever the hell that is. I get a break. But
I don't get a break.
so I got to ask you
Break me off a
before
piece of that
we
Kit
do the
Kat
news.
bar. Yeah.
I want to bounce a couple things off everybody.
All right, let's bounce
So
him.
so you heard the intro, the music I did for this segment, yeah? So I'm gonna play it again. You tell me. I did 2 versions. Tell me which one you like. All right. So this is the one I did. It isn't playing. Oh,
I like that.
yeah, I made one of those. It sounds very snobby,
It does.
very kind of
Well,
like
you put your pinky up when you drink the beer.
yes,
Very,
but
very Jamaican-y.
It kind of tells you where you're really going.
I think that's perfect.
Okay, we'll stay with that.
I don't know what the other one is, but
The other one was this.
Oh, what is the malted liquor? What gets you drunker quicker? What comes in bottles or in cans? Can't get enough of it. How we really love it. Makes me think I'm a man.
Yeah, I kind of like that one.
I like them both.
We'll go back and forth.
You could,
We'll mix them up just so no
Go
one knows
back
what the
and
hell is
forth.
going on.
Well, why don't we do this? You could have one for the intro and one for the outro.
that is very smart.
All right, well, there was our outro. Either way, they both end the same way. I'm sorry. I was trying for about an hour today to get that burp on. Just
Oh,
tried to
for
get the
crying out
burp up. It was not easy.
And now the news brought to you.
Have another beer.
Yeah.
And now the news, brought to you by Munchie Crunchies.
Oh, they're the best.
Munchie Crunchies are the best. Stuff the mattress in your rest.
Look
or
delicious
whatever.
on your vest.
There it is.
Munchie
And
Crunchies
now
are-
the news with Jim Perry.
Yeah, that's wow.
You're not professional.
No, not at all. All right, I'm gonna start with just a real quick one, just because I have to dig this one in because it annoys me.
All right.
Let me mute this tab so there's some. So
They
Pe-
shouldn't. They
pe-
shouldn't be pausing us on this, by the way.
no, hopefully not. So people in Missouri, and Missouri has been kind of shitty with this to begin with, are getting vaccinated in secret because they don't want their family and friends to know.
I heard there was a there's a run on people getting vaccinated in Texas and Florida all of a sudden.
Yeah, but they're not. But and
weird.
I dug into this a little bit because I didn't want it to be some piece of shit I just found online because I don't believe shit. I don't get my news sources from memes and Facebook and stuff. I know that's weird, but I
don't-
actually try to base it in fact and science and shit.
What's science?
No one knows. Don't worry about it.
I
It's
don't even like look at the shit on Facebook anymore. To be honest with you,
I got really annoyed by something.
every time it's probably posts a news story, I'm like, that's from China. That's
yeah.
from another country I can't figure out.
my cousin posted something really offensive to me about half an hour before I came down here, and I started to respond, and I'm like, you know what,
Yeah, why bother?
I'm better than this, and I'm a
can't.
piece of shit, but I'm
You
better than
can't
that.
fix stupid. Because I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
I
that's
saw on
pretty much it.
Facebook that they was burning babies in the yard next door. Yeah.
Exactly.
And so I looked into it, and they was burning babies. Oh, maybe it was marshmallows.
These are people who read the short, the
blurb.
the short story, A Modest Proposal, and think it's fucking real.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about,
They-
fucking Google
They
it.
even
That's all I got to
think
say.
that the onion's real.
I told you a story. People think vegetables aren't real.
No, vegetables ain't real.
Okay.
You ever hear of that thing called a tomato?
Oh no, that's
Some
a
guy-
fruit.
Some guy was telling me that was a fruit.
It's a fruit.
He's a fruit.
Yes, it's.
I don't
it's-
believe that shit.
It's a fruit. It's very
No,
non.
it's not.
No, it's.
Now I'll tell you what, man. I put the tomatoes
I
in
love this.
my salads, and I wouldn't put no fruit in my salad. Let me tell you something. I don't like fruit. I don't eat fruit. I don't like it. I don't.
What
I
about
don't,
like, what about
I don't
like a
even hang
Waldorf
out-
salad,
I don't know who Waldorf is, and I don't want them near my salad.
an Oriental chicken salad, Oriental
Hey,
salad?
you can't say that.
Well, that's the name of it.
Asian son of a bitch.
Anyway,
I'm
so I
sick
just,
of
I
it,
just,
man.
I just thought it was.
Who's got
funny.
my cigarettes?
And I'm gonna get rid of that because I
I
don't
need
wanna
a
piss anyone-
tattoo. Anybody got a $5 I can borrow?
I don't want to piss anyone off, but that just aggravates me.
For Christ's sake.
Quit reading my- You're gonna laugh. A man attempts to cure constipation by shoving an eel in his ass.
Well, yeah, eat the shit.
Now I'll give you one guess. What country?
Had to be the United States.
No.
Oh. I was gonna say somewhere in Alabama.
Yeah, that would have been a snake. That would have been like a water moccasin or something. But yeah, guy
Nice.
came constipated and eschewed. I don't know why they're using the word eschewed, other than to sound like they know what it means.
Maybe it was the translation.
No, I don't know. I think people just use it's like people that pronounce the T in often. That drives me nuts.
Why would you say such a thing?
Because it's ridiculous.
What?
Yeah. So yeah,
It's across the street.
he stuck an eel in his ass, and weirdly enough, it nearly killed him as the eel moved into
You
his.
think?
Yeah. So you're. Let me try to say
Uranus.
your abdominal cavity is sterile, so if an eel got out of your intestines, that's a problem. Let's just. leave
Pat's
it at
asking if
that.
it was Thailand.
No, it was China. It weirder. It could have been Thailand. I'm sure. Actually, I would believe it would be Thailand even more, just because they have more of a chance to get an eel out there on the island. But no, this is mainland China for somehow.
They're
Oh,
great.
you know what? It was an Asian swamp eel, so that's why.
Nice.
So it wasn't like a moray eel or anything.
Did they ask the eel how it felt about this?
No, did you ever hear this story about Kiki and the gerbil?
No, but I did hear about a guy who used to broadcast in Philadelphia.
No, it's very similar to that.
Yes.
I'll have to look it up. Maybe we can.
There
get
was
to that.
all kinds of stuff about that.
Oh yeah, I know.
like,
Jerry
hey-
Penacoli.
No, you can't say that.
It's his name.
He pulled the teeth out of them little rascals, and he would shave them so there's no hairs on them, and then he'd grease them up, and well, I don't know if it was him, but somebody did it, and they shoved it up their bum, and somehow that's sexual.
They found the
How's that sexual? I don't understand.
well. There's a story
I like old-fashioned sex. I take the dog out back, and I fuck the dog in the yard.
years ago.
That's what I like. Man,
Where'd this happen?
Give that dog a bone, huh?
dog loves me. Loves me.
I think this was Salt Lake
Old Yeller?
City. This happened
Salt Lake City.
back in the 90s.
Well, they're
Um,
very repressed people there. So you know. Uh-huh.
Two men. One of them.
Now
One's
it's
name.
always with the two man.
One's
you.
name was Eric. One's was named Andrew Kiki Farnham.
Not related to P.T. Barnum, but Farnum.
Wait, that's not what it felt like. Anyway, the guy.
These stories are
this-
getting bizarre.
Yeah,
in
this was a
minute.
real story. I mean, this I've seen this a bunch of places. He did the thing with the gerbil and couldn't get it out. So he
I
used
hate when that happens.
so he used his buddy used a tube to try and find
Suck it out.
and he couldn't see it, so he lit a match.
No.
Yeah.
Darwin lives.
So I'm not even reading this. I'm going from memory. It came out and
I'm sure
it hit him in the face and broke his nose. I can't.
Bum, ba-da-da-da.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh. And just in
That's-
case you forgot what you were listening to,
I don't even.
no. So actually, back to some real news.
Define real news.
Well, entertainment news. Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney
I
because
heard about that.
because they put Black Widow out on streaming,
I don't blame her.
and I guess she had a deal, for a cut of the box office,
Ah, yeah, I would sue too for that.
and you're not going to make a lot of box office if it's all out on the streaming service. So she's
Well, let's
pissed.
think about it. I invite you over. We rent it. You know, 10
Yeah, and-
people
and
watch for the
it's-
price of one.
Yeah, but it's like $30. I don't even know. Does that mean
That's
like?
2 tickets.
But I mean, yeah, it's way cheaper. But what if you? It's not even 2
hit the
tickets.
wrong
It's
button.
like a ticket and a half.
Damn it.
But what happens if you do buy it? Do you get it over and over?
I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works. I'm not that insane, but yeah. So she's pissed and she's
Should
doing
ask
it.
my kid because he's got Disney.
I have it too, but
and
I'm not
HBO
buying
Max.
shit. But yeah, she's pissed, and then it started a whole thing.
No,
like,
she's right. Well, I heard that The Rock's suing for the movie he's in. Same deal.
Disney movie.
Yeah.
Well, that's just. Anyway.
But that's not the point. What is going on over there, Jim? I hear. He's
He's got a pregnant daughter who's ready to pop.
I have
That's
no
what's going
idea.
on.
I think the TV might be up loud too downstairs. I got the freaking earbuds in my ear. I can't hear shit that's going on in here.
Not even in the same room.
No, I'm upstairs. They're downstairs.
Do you have like
Jimmy.
AirPods?
Yeah. Well, no, they're wired earbuds.
Oh, wired ones. That's
Pat
weird.
Schumacher just said that you get it for so many hours.
Okay, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure, but
So it's a window.
okay,
You
that's what I
probably could
figured.
watch it for like
Like
1.5
24 hours.
or, you know.
That's the way you get if you buy something on or you rent something on demand. You get it for like 24 hours or some crazy shit. So my luck, I'd rent something like that, and then my house would catch on fire, and I'd be gone for 26 hours and screwed. But oh, I watched that the other day.
Did you really?
Yeah,
What did you watch?
Buddy Hackett on the Tonight
Yeah,
Show.
I said about it.
What?
No, I
Fight him.
can't because they're gonna lose our video.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
Can I have that tool over there? Please?
is that what you call that?
Yes, it's a tool. Monkeys use these to crack coconuts and stuff.
I'll tell you what. Don't call me a monkey again, or I'll fucking hit you in the face, you cunt.
All right.
Small can opener.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to put this here. Let me go to the next story.
Bloody
So there's all
fucking-
kinds of news.
What kind
today.
of fucking news is this? It's fucking
It's
yank
shit
news.
news.
It's shit
Oh, here's
news.
one from NPR. You watch it. You listen to NPR. You're a sob.
I listen to NPR on the car.
All right. So people are dropping goldfish in lakes in Minnesota, and look what's happening.
Oh, I've heard about
They're
that.
getting to be
Yeah.
the size of like, grouper.
Well, they're very, very, very resilient.
And they're vicious. They're really vicious
They
fish.
eat everything.
Yeah. They're
Well, it's better than dropping alligators in the toilet.
not much, man, because they're eating everything in
Same
sight.
things happen in Florida with pythons and
Oh, Florida gets really fucked up because you can't buy, like, here you could buy
I tried
piranha.
to buy Love, but it was on South Street.
Yeah, you don't want that. No, that might not be the kind of love you're looking for.
Me love you non time.
But no, you can't. Like, you can buy piranha here, but you buy them in Florida, that's a problem. They'll live and breed and shit. So yeah. Because I my cousin who insulted me earlier today on Facebook, he used to get like Oscar fish and stuff, and he's like,
I had Oscars.
he just released them because they'd live when they got so.
Oh.
No, they're okay. I don't think they're invasive down there. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm an idiot, but
Okay.
he let him go. He might be an idiot. He's an idiot. I don't like him. He's mad at. I'm mad at him now. That's where I stopped watching that movie because after that, it's not funny anymore.
She was hot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's the Vietnamese model. Oh, not that I looked it up or anything. So, there's people in Albuquerque worried about the chicken farm because it's on the site of an old meth lab,
Nice.
and they're worried that the chickens
Chickens.
are laying eggs with meth in them now. So,
Perfect.
yeah, and that's all I'm doing with that one. That's just stupid. LAX, the airport.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, there's a jetpack guy flying around there again. He's been doing it for a couple of years. Nobody knows who the hell he is or where he's
Oh,
from.
I like when they do that.
But they're doing it in controlled airspace. That's the problem. When I lived in Florida, there was a guy who made a box kite out of an old Navy life raft. It was about the size of a car. And I was with him one day when he was flying it. He had this gigantic reel that had like a mile's worth of line on it. And he let it go up into the sky. I was like, where is it? And we're watching this guy.
Is that a UFO?
The cops pull up, state troopers pull up because planes were flying around it.
That's not good.
Yeah, he had it up into controlled airspace. So I was like, I don't even know this guy.
I hate when that happens.
You like this one.
Wait, I have something for that last one.
Okay. I'm going to drink this then.
You ready?
It's good, but it's not as good as the last one. Yeah.
It's not working for some reason. They're going to lose us. But it's
Maybe.
the first line that gets you. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
It
That
good.
is incredibly funny lyrics. I'm flying in a 747. I'm getting real close to heaven. I'm passing by the pearly gates. And my guitar just can't wait. It just can't wait.
All right, I had to steal this because it wanted me to subscribe. All right. What the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
I miss Buddy Hackett.
Where's this asshole from? I can't remember. Oh, Massachusetts. Guy outside of
Cassamooses.
Boston. I'm sorry, Boston.
Hey, Mike LeCompte's listening, it says. Or at least he
Nice.
reacted to the video. He's probably
Awesome.
not listening. But that's pretty cool. I like Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's a good guy.
So this guy in Boston, Jackson Kelly, remember that name? He got in trouble for
Baston
molesting a
Kelly.
horse.
What did the horse do to him?
He sexually assaulted a horse about 10 times in a 38-minute video.
Let me tell you something. That horse liked me.
But I gotta say, I mean, he must be a young dude, man. Like that many times in 38 minutes.
Oh, it's not happening here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'd be
E-
happy.
Either that or the horse was good.
Yeah, but yeah, apparently, and I'm not surprised by this, but it is illegal, at least in Massachusetts, to have sexual contact with an animal.
I
Oh,
would,
and he also got busted for breaking and entering. So, yeah. So, yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah, horrifying. But they're trying to make sure they have a solid case. So they rape kid on the horse.
Come on.
I'm serious. And they're waiting for DNA tests.
Sir,
so-
we've checked the genetic makeup of the horse rape kit. Yeah, we have a horse rape kit. And unfortunately, we've traced it. How do we
It's a horror. Let's just let it go. Let's
traced
just
it back to you? And
yeah.
we're sorry.
We're sorry we got involved.
I don't even want to talk about this. You're coming in.
Yeah.
No coming allowed.
Yeah. God.
It wasn't me. It was the fucking dog.
Jeez.
Sir, the dog does not have the step ladder.
Oh God, I didn't even think about that. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of preparation.
H.
Ick. Anyway, that's the news. I'm disgusted with myself. Perfect.
What the?
And that was the news with Jim Harry.
Damn. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hey, guys, you guys stop drinking and give me a call.
Okay. Enough with that. I did find, weirdly enough, in my research today while I was working, a list of Philadelphia pronunciation for many words. Because I was complaining about
What you
that. whole-
talking about?
Well, I was complaining about watching Mayor of Easttown and not understanding that Delco accent.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
There was a woman I work with who speaks like they sound, but she's from the South, and I know I read something about the linguist who helped the people on the show, all the British people that were
Right.
cast from Delco, how to say these things. That if you go too far, you sound like you're from the South. And I think they went that
because
far.
most of the people from the South, I think a lot of their accents were derived from Ireland.
Possibly, but I think that's more like what they sounded like on the show, because I think that it's not a Delco accent. Yeah. It's like that bad.
I
It's
don't
like
know what we know, but all we know is no.
I think it's a Delaware Valley accent.
It is and
Because-
it's a Delmarva.
Yeah.
accent.
Well, Delmarva, really?
Yeah, Maryland.
Yeah, I know what
Li-
Delmarva is.
Little bit of Virginia.
God damn it.
So, long time ago, when I first started dating my wife, I met her brother.
Married her anyway.
Still married her, and he had and he listens to the show. He has
Oh,
a
sorry.
very heavy Philly accent, and I was like, "Did your brother grow up in Philly?" She's like, "No, he grew up in Maryland with us," and I'm like, "Wow." I mean, it's a very thick Philly accent,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know that it left this vicinity. And you're talking about 50, 60 miles away. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but
Well,
That-
it's
it's
that
a long way-
mid-Atlantic accent,
is,
really. It's
yeah.
not just
it's
Philly.
amazing.
And I read a long time ago that that mid-Atlantic accent apparently is the closest to standard English. Yeah, I mean it's that bad,
Girder.
but I mean here's a whole bunch of
Yeah, let's hear it.
like egg,
Egg. That's what we say.
AAEG,
Right.
egg.
Eggles.
When you get off the expressway, what do you take?
Exit.
Yeah,
Exit.
there's no G in
exit.
that. Yeah, it's exit. What else? Well, Acme.
I don't say that.
I don't either.
My mother does. And she's down in Florida. They're probably like, what is she talking about?
Company.
Company. Yeah, there's no
We got
company.
Yeah.
I like to go to the company.
Controversy.
Controversy.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yep. What else?
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden. Icing.
What
Icing.
the fuck is that?
Icing.
Icing.
My parents used to say icing.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they did.
That's my grandfather used to say battery.
Battery. What is umbrella?
Umbrella.
Like they throw a bunch of stuff
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
Library.
Library.
Valentine's.
Valentine's. Eagles.
Eagles.
Mirror. Miro.
It's Mira.
Mira.
Yeah.
In the mirror. Yeah. Mira. What? That's not even a word. Stop that.
Easy.
Often.
Often.
And that's the way. This is one that bugs me.
It's often.
It's
that
not.
I find
It's
myself-
not often. It's often.
often.
You don't pronounce the T.
What oven?
Damn it. Anyway,
I don't know what you're doing again.
I'm pissed. Peanuts.
Easy. Stay away from my peanuts.
Okay.
That's not right.
Probably.
Probably.
Now this one's is ridiculous. I've heard ridiculous, but that was from Wilson Good.
That was funny. That was supposed to be. That's ridiculous.
Wilson Good used to do that all the time.
That's
He'd be like, "I don't like the Olympics. They're ridiculous."
he didn't speak that.
Yes, he did.
It wasn't that.
He said he did.
He-
did.
He spoke.
No.
I
He did say Olympics,
tell you.
and he said
it's like the-
ridiculous.
He was the poorest linguistically person elected to mayor in Philadelphia during my lifetime.
Have you ever heard the word taken pronounced tooken?
No,
Yeah, me neither.
but there was Tookenny Creek Park.
Yesterday.
I've heard people say that.
Yeah, yesterday.
I seen yesterday that this guy, he was down there by the floor and he didn't get up, and we was a little worried.
No, I've never heard people do this in Philly, just like specifically Philly, where they don't pronounce the H like human and humid.
There's a little bit of that.
Little bit, maybe. I know a
told
guy
you,
that
listen, did
Huh.
you eat?
Jeet.
Did
Ju-
you eat?
Jew,
Jeet?
ninth grade, my one teacher, Jews guys eat yet? Yeah, Jew.
Jew?
That was. She used to yell at us all
What
the
did you-
time because we
what
were
did you
worthless
doing?
piles of shit.
Jew over there?
Tree? We don't say tree for three.
Tree. No,
Tree.
three.
No. Sparrowgrass? No.
What's asparagus? I didn't have any
Asparagus?
Of that. It makes my pee smell.
Talk. I thought that's supposed to make. No, wait. Sorry, I'm
Easy.
not. Yeah, I'm not going. there.
Easy.
Sorry,
Easy,
sorry.
fella.
Regular? No.
Regular.
Regular. Ron for who the hell wrote this? Like,
Yeah.
here's what Alney. Well, it's called Alney.
But what else would it be?
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of stuff like that in here, like Wawa, Yingling. I gotta say though, I was at
War
the
War.
I think the Haverdrug bowling alley, and they had a beer list there, and Yingling was on the import list.
No.
I swear to God.
It's important for
I
the coal
swear
regions.
to God, it was on there.
Here, here's some real Philly.
All right.
Freak Sue.
I just think they went too far with it. I just do.
They
I-
made him a dude.
yeah, and it's funny because like
The best part is in the show, he's such an asshole to his daughter.
yeah, but I remember like watching that, and every once in a while, like there was none of that. It just sounded like people I would see on the street,
Well,
and that's when they were doing it right.
dude, just imagine you're living in California.
20 minutes from now, I'm going to watch Mayor of Easttown. Oh my God.
Well, I told
They're
you.
probably like, what's wrong with these people? They speak so strangely.
Well, I told you about the time I went to France. I had dinner with this couple. They were Parisians, and he learned to speak. Yep. Oh la
Sounds like-
la. They, of course, they
Thank God
spoke. They spoke
saved
English.
us
I spoke
during the,
nothing.
Revolution.
But they,
Financed the goddamn thing thanks to Ben Franklin.
the guy learned English in London. The woman learned her English going to USC.
Don't you know?
So So he was like, "Oh well, would you like to have a little bit of cheese?"
I'd like some cheese, except I don't eat it. It makes my breath smell like asshole.
So he had a little bit of a tough, like
He was
North London kind
very
of
proper,
bent accent. Yeah.
right? Yes.
She was like, you totally don't look American. And I was like, well, I don't. She's like, no. I'm like, why don't I look American? Well, like you're not really tall and blonde haired and blue eyes.
That's California.
And I was like, that's
German.
I said, that's Aryan. It's like a totally different thing.
Oh God.
So
Oh God.
yeah. So I don't know. I felt kind of bad that I was
Dude,
too short and ugly to be American, but then again, I wasn't
Sorry.
an Aryan Superman, so that made me happy.
we've got 29 minutes. We've got all kinds of stuff on the docket.
Okay, what do we got next?
I don't know. I was thinking guitar of the week.
We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. We definitely should do that.
What do you want to do?
I got one thing before we do that. How
Okay.
about that? We can do this.
Excuse me.
So this will be quick. So
Oh God. What the?
so like
Yep.
we've been. I'll blame this on
Easy.
my kid.
Okay.
Started watching my 600-pound life
Oh,
every once in a while.
mine's fine.
My kid does this, and this, if you don't know the show, it's a show about people who are vastly overweight, and they try to get their shit together and lose enough weight to actually get
A cupcake.
to get like surgery, weight,
That'd be pretty.
like whatever, like get their like
That's
stomach
not
stapled
right.
or
You
whatever.
shouldn't make fun of them.
So my kid started watching it, and evil little bitch that she is, she started watching it to get herself into shape. Like she'd watch them, and then she'd be like, "Okay, I'm gonna go out and jog now," and she'd just go
Yeah.
out. So,
I just ate 6 chickens and a Twinkie.
well, that's the fun part about the show. Some of the people work really hard, and you gotta love them.
And I still ate 6 Twinkies and a chicken.
Then there are those people
And then I ate 6
who
chickens
don't give a shit.
and 1 Twinkie.
So I was thinking to take that 600-pound theme,
Yep.
and run with it for other reality shows.
I can't run. I'm 600 pounds.
So waddle off. So here's my list of shows I think would work if they had that spin on it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So it took me
What the-
like a good
Oh,
5 minutes to do
Jesus.
this. So cut me some slack. So
Slacks?
I was gonna say my 600-pound survivor. Set the contestants loose and Mr. Bulky. See if they make it out alive.
Excuse me.
My 600-pound bachelor, bachelorette. Same as the regular show, except each week the contestants that win are given a ham.
That's not right.
My 600-pound Temptation Island. Set contestants down at a buffet table and see which one succumbs to a food coma last. My 600-pound Ninja Warrior. Instead of obstacles, they just put pastries in the way.
I don't know what to say anymore.
My 600-pound supermarket sweep. Contestants need to purchase one item at a grocery store and check out without using a rascal.
Just one item.
Just one item. I don't want to, we don't want to kill everybody.
Jackie wants to know if that's COVID weight.
Most like no, it's probably like that beforehand. My 600-pound big brother, same as the original, but instead of a house, they live in a Zeppelin shed.
In Jersey?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My 600-pound naked and afraid.
No, stop it.
The winner is anyone who can watch a full
No,
episode and not
stop
commit
it.
suicide. My 600-pound Hell's Kitchen. Can the contestants serve the food rather than eat it?
That's never gonna.
Hey, you fat ass, put that shit down. It's not for you.
My 600-pound 16 and pregnant. Instead of documenting the hardships and all the shit that the pregnant kids go through, try to guess who the hell is pregnant.
I didn't even know.
That's just what I was going to say. You got to guess who's pregnant. Who's not. Are you just pregnant, or is that just,
Yes. And then this thing came out, and it was.
Dude, I know. I
Listen.
Yeah,
We all know
yeah,
the stories.
yeah.
It happens.
My 600-pound fixer-upper.
Jesus.
Convert a piece of shit house into one they can actually fit into.
What size toilet?
My 600-pound Real Lives of Delco. I think that one kind of gives itself away. My 600-pound Amazing Race. Put the contestants on treadmills at the slowest pace. See who survives. And the last one, my 600-pound deadliest catch, forced them to play softball. That's all I had. So that was 5 minutes of my life.
So
I'm
I'm
never
just
getting back.
curious. for the
5
people that
minutes.
listen
That's a
out
little
there,
bit longer than that.
what the-
No, but that's how long it took me to write that.
Oh.
What? Speak.
Does Chicken Man make it through?
Yeah,
Do people hear Chicken Man when we play it?
they do.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
It doesn't get edited.
No, I don't think so.
I'd like inquiring minds would like to know. Because I done heard it was a big part of the show.
It is.
Yeah. But it's all in my head. I don't actually
The best
attend.
part of any, like even an old school show, is when you yell Chicken Man and Doc is there and does his job.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Oh my god, they did it on the BBC. Oh my god. Yeah, you're out of breath now, aren't you?
No, I just drank a whole lot.
I don't care about that.
So you doing a Chicken Man, or are you gonna play? What are you
Well,
gonna
I'm
do?
looking for Chicken Man. Let's see if we can find something.
Oh
Gesundheit.
my God.
Oh, look, it keeps track of what I've done here.
All your Chicken Man
Chicken. Oh, here's one.
stuff.
You ready?
Sure.
He's gonna take the bus. Nope.
Fucking YouTube. I
Well,
hate you
it's
so much.
fine.
Goddamn
It's just this
son of a-
happens.
don't destroy the fucking world.
I think we did this one.
I don't remember.
Ain't you Chicken Man?
That's Philly. That's a terrifying graphic. Alternatives? Wow. That was mean.
It was sadistic.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad.
All right, Jim.
What are we doing?
If I gotta find the knob.
Oh, that's
It's time for Guitar of the Week.
Woohoo. What do you want to do?
Did you want to do that one?
The that.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do that. I have to tune it down.
Oh man.
Take a second. Hold on.
God, I thought that's what we were doing.
Chit chat your wife.
What? Hey, what?
Take
I,
it easy
I
now.
will fuck you up, man.
Oh God.
Jesus.
He's got to grab the guitar and tune it up a little bit.
You and that one or the other one? Which one did you want to do?
Tune in
I
while
remember
Paul
when we
tunes
played that
in.
last time. Is that one or the one next to it? Do the white one. We were just
Now
talking
do the
about
other
Aries.
one.
I know I'm a racist. Yeah. It's whitish. Sorta. Yeah, there you go. That's the stuff. Yeah, you like that bitch. Eh. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Really? Oh, look how you're getting all techie. Wow. Wireless and everything.
Back from the dead.
Now you got to turn that on.
Yep, look
That's
out.
going to make a disastrous noise. Jesus Christ.
Is the mic open? Is it coming through?
Wait, no. No, it is not. Where is it?
Nothing.
Wait. Yeah.
I
it's
can
coming
hear it.
through. Yeah. It's hard to tell because I hear it as loud out there as I am in here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's doing
Is
it.
it obnoxious?
No. It's just I had my mic, my headphones turned down.
Oh, okay. I hear this with nothing.
Now that's nothing. That's something.
So you might say to yourself, what in God's name is that?
I do that.
It's a Tokai.
Ah.
Tokai is a Japanese manufacturer, and this guitar is very similar to the Ibanez Destroyer and the Ibanez Rocket Roll of the early '80s. It's made in the same factory. Same guitar, really. It's just different, a little bit different shape. Oh my!
What the hell?
Listen to this thing. It's a special wah.
That was a wah.
She's an interesting guitar.
I like it.
Yeah, I haven't taken this to a gig yet. Maybe once.
I thought you did bring it once. It sounds really good, and it looks kind of beaten up, like in that George Lynch kind of way.
I did that myself.
Did you?
Oh my! There we go.
What pedals are you running that through?
It's a flanger,
Yeah.
a little bit of delay, and that's it.
Hmm.
And there's reverb on the natural spring reverb.
See, I like this. Sounds very bluesy.
A lot of bottom end though. No, it didn't do that right. boost pedal on here. And then I got an EVH distortion pedal.
Oof. Yeah, I think you should bring that more often.
I might, with the guitar or the pedals.
Both.
Yeah, I have to bring that amp. I'm sitting on the wireless, so it's making some cracking noises.
Oh, yeah. Say no to crack.
Anyway, it's an old Tokai. It's from like the early 80s, and I've knocked it completely out of tune.
You bent the shit out of it. That's why.
Not bad. I bought this guitar for $60 and had it shipped from Japan for $160.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like that. So you did all that body work? You sanded that off?
I did. Yep. She was like some kind of yellow color, and I sanded it off to the original white that was underneath
wow.
it.
And her name was Cassandra.
This will mess you up. Watch this.
What are you doing?
Where is it? Oh, maybe it's not on there. Oh, here it is. Here's the actual recording. Oh, it's out of tune.
Yep.
Anyway, they can't block that. That's mine.
No, sure. I heard these guys are playing soon.
September 17th at the Nail.
Nice. I honestly thought that place closed.
It's open and it's ready to rock.
Nice.
We're playing there with Rat Rod. Great band. Really, really great band. Played with them a bunch in Instinct over the last couple of years, and they invited us to play the show with them. So we're partnering with the current drummer of Old School. He's going to bring lights and sound. It's going to be pretty cool show. And there's a couple other bands that are going to be on the bill. So I'm excited.
I'm
man.
psyched, man. Yeah. Besides all that stuff, I just want to go back to the Rusty Nail. I haven't been there in a few moments.
Free bird.
Can't wait to see it, Pat.
Quiet, yo.
Yeah, I like this guitar.
I like that one, yeah.
She's nice. I gotta give her some more love.
It's a little sharp.
Not bad, man.
So is this thing stock or what did you do to it?
The only thing I did to this was I changed the pickups. These are
I thought so.
Seymour Duncan pickups, and of course I sanded the shit out of the body and got it to look like this. And these are Carvin guitar knobs. Other than that, this thing is the way it rolled.
I like it.
Whoop.
Paul,
Yeah.
I got a question for you. I don't know if you can do it.
Finally got.
Can you play the intro to Ashes in the Sky?
Oh, I wish. What's it? Something like that. It's so crazy.
Close enough.
It's a lot of double tap.
I don't know. That's the only reason I like that one, because it's got a thing you just pull it up and it folds.
What's that? What's folding?
I forgot the damn mic was on. She's showing me baby stroller she got to order.
Oh, nice. I keep knocking this thing out of tune though, dude. Well, it's glass. That means nothing. Jim's saying the door's soundproof, but it's
No, I said it's surprisingly soundproof. I was shocked. We do not do Power Ranger stuff. I'm sorry. So if you took that to a gig,
Go Power.
I go crazy because every time I played it goes out of tune.
I was gonna say, what would you use it for?
If it was,
I know it's a joke. I'm just.
If I used it for Instinct, it'd be fine because we only play like 10 tunes, so I could get away with it. But I was working on. I actually came up with this little thing I'm working on for Instinct. That kind of I like that. That's a nice riff.
That was cool.
This guitar's out, dude. It's just not staying in tune. That's annoying.
Ah.
It's because it's got an old-fashioned tremolo in it.
Ooh.
I put 5 springs in it to try and lock it down, but it just wasn't enough. It goes out. If I could figure out how to lock this thing down really hard and not have it go out, she'd be an all-day keeper.
Yeah.
All day. I think I'm going to figure it out though, because it's a good guitar.
It is. It is. It sounds good.
Very interesting guitar.
But yeah, I could see you bringing it out for like one song and then getting annoyed with it.
I get annoyed with everything though.
What is all that?
It's the pedals.
What feeding that much back?
I
How
unplug
dare
the pedal, the guitar.
Whoa.
That's fine. It's just fine.
Ah, back to Amazon for another set.
Jungle Connections.
Oy vey. Ah. Wasn't me.
I'm dragging the wire.
Oh, yeah.
so
you
like,
got
if you want,
something hanging
to
out
get
your
a
ass.
comparison, I could plug in another guitar just to give you what it sounds like next to what you might normally hear me with. That's
All
up
right.
to you. We only have a couple minutes, but
Well, we got as much time as you want. They're not going to kick us off.
this is old trusty. Anybody who comes to see the band might recognize this guitar.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Hey,
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Doc, you have no idea how loud that was.
I sound like somebody's heavy duty vibrator or something going off.
What the?
I think everyone in the neighborhood just moaned.
Do you hear the difference?
Yeah, yeah. It's tighter.
Other than the buzzing. She's buzzing.
What is that?
Something came undone.
Holy hell.
Yeah. Let me see.
Hey. None of that now. Put her mask on.
Dan, 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 dan.
Easy there.
That's got to sound great in person.
We're skipping around weeks here.
There it is.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, there you go.
this one's a little more in control. Here's with the delay. Anyway, that's that. Just wanted to show when it works.
Oh, man. Ah. Oops. Oh, that worked.
I don't know if this pedal board's going to work out for me, man.
It's a little loud.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff.
Where's all the interference coming from?
I have wires touching wires.
That'll do that.
That'll do
yeah.
that.
Non-shielded wires?
Oh, that goes up here. Jesus.
That is loud.
Well, you know.
I mean, it's not as bad as that pitch pedal I had that was ticking.
No, I think I got it. Touch it. And then, that shit. And then that one's over there. And touching.
Sounds quieter.
Yeah, they were touching each other. We were making complete
no,
circuits.
No touching.
Anyway, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's a lot more guitar than I wanted to do tonight.
Oh, you exhausted now?
No.
Oh. At least your fingers aren't bleeding. So it's 10. What do you want to do? You want to hang it up? You want to keep going?
That's up to you.
No, it's up to you. It's your basement.
You're funny tonight.
Did I miss the discussion on Atlantis?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't understand. They're just called teasers. Yeah, I said it's called a teaser.
God damn.
Yeah, that's just what I said.
Yeah. There's no Atlantis chat.
You
Next week,
dumbass three-dimensional monkey-ass dummies.
next week we'll look for unicorns.
Well, we found unicorns.
The
this
blood
week.
of one, anyway.
Cable
Yeah.
television. There's a cable television channel dedicated to unicorns.
No. Stop. No.
You'll see.
No. Oh my God. Please tell me no.
Yep, it's coming.
No.
Oh, see, you.
No.
All unicorns all day. All unicorns all night.
Yeah, that just sounds dirty. Like I just know
He
somehow.
didn't say unicorn. He said unicorn.
I'm-
I like when you say unicorn. It reminds me of my mom.
What?
She had a special appendage.
Well, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of.
She wasn't really a woman, actually.
Oh my God.
She tried to breastfeed me with that thing.
I gotta go now. I have a customer here.
Yikes.
And then real mom.
You seem dumb to know how to get mad when I call you a dummy.
Cross-eyed nipples.
Oh, better than wall-eyed. Telling you. Trust me.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we can wind down.
I'm not whining.
No, wind. Easy, Mr. Bush. All right. Unless, Doc, you got something you want to go on about.
Nah.
I was like, where'd he go?
I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to you guys and help her order this freaking thing at the same time.
Oh, he's multitasking again.
What thing?
Yeah, she got to get a new stroller for the baby.
What? You already had two. What did you wear them out?
Who had two?
She had two.
Well, now she got a third one.
She wore a stroller out?
Well, this one's like a travel system or something. I don't know. The other ones are crap.
Oh, so you got like one of those Transformer strollers.
Yeah, stroller in disguise.
Yeah, we had one of those. No matter what you do, by the time you're done with it, you can't do anything. You can't get rid of it. You can't donate it. Nobody can use it because they found out how horrifyingly dangerous it was by then.
Yeah.
Like our kids' cradle, bed, stroller, cars, everything was like, oh no, they'll burst into flame. So we couldn't do anything with it. We couldn't donate it. We just had to throw it all out.
Yeah, it ain't like the old days where nobody gave a shit. It's just like, okay, here, boom, done.
Yeah, my parents. I remember I had an old-fashioned pram. It probably didn't have brakes, and I think it used to randomly shock me. Who knows? But whatever.
It's like car seats back then. I mean, not car seats, seat belts. Yeah, it's a piece of clothesline wrapped around the seat and tied to my waist. Boom, that was my seat belt.
Yeah, When I was 2, we were out in Pittsburgh, and my dad rolled the car. He drove the car off a cliff. He just went over the guardrail, and we rolled down a 50-foot cliff. You okay over there?
I told you to shut up, Jim. I'm driving.
It actually winds up it is my fault. It was my fault. But I was sitting on the armrest because it looked like a little seat for kids. That's where I was sitting. So when the car rolled 4 times, I just went with it. I was just thrown all over the place. So
You were like a little dice in a big Yahtzee cup.
That son of a bitch is rolling in front of the windshield. I can't steer the car as it rolls down the hill. That son of a bitch.
Oh, it was my fault because we drove to Pittsburgh. He drove straight through or whatever, and he was tired. And we passed a fair, and I wanted to go, and apparently I whined, and it wound up being my fault.
Jim?
Yep. I know. I'm trying to find the damn thing.
I'm trying to find something too.
God damn it to hell. We suck at this.
Well, you know, we don't have carts.
That's true. Oh my God, where the fuck is this thing? Oh,
That's what thing.
I'm just disgusted.
What else is new?
I swear it's supposed to be right there. It's not there.
But you lose it?
I must have.
You lost it.
Jesus Christ.
The mic is on.
Wait a minute. There it is. Nobody else can see this but you, Paul. But
oh my!
That's what was left of it when we were done.
It's an Oldsmobile.
Yeah, old Delta 88.
She's like losing it over here.
What is she doing now?
She belched. I don't know if you heard it, but she belched, and I looked at her.
Tell her to do it again. Do it louder.
And I said, "Excuse me, the mic is open." And then she starts laughing and snorting all over the place.
Put her on the mic. Get her to call. She's got to do it again. I want to hear it.
Here, they said you got to do it again.
What?
Burp, fart. I don't care.
I can't. The baby pushed up some gas and I burped a little bit.
No pathetic excuses. Come
That's
on.
what they call that. I thought it was a queef.
If you queef, I'll buy you drinks next time I see you.
Hold on a minute. She got to put the thing back in her ear. She didn't hear you say that.
Yeah,
huh?
If you queef on air, I'll make it worth your while.
What the fuck?
See the sick freaks I'm stuck with.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he comes here every week, man. It's his fault.
Yeah, I know. I'm a glutton for punishment.
My uncle,
That's how bad my life sucks.
My uncle was a cop in Rehoboth Beach. Actually, he told me what a queef was. I was like, I grew up that day. It was very weird. Exactly. Bless you.
Thank you.
About damn time. Have the damn baby come out to shows. I haven't heard you burp in real life in a long time. Damn it.
He said, have the baby come out to shows. He hasn't heard you burp in a real lifetime.
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
Well, so I paraphrased a little bit.
What? Huh? What's going on?
That was bullshit.
Oh my God. I thought that was some kind of weird dildo thing. Oh dear God.
You're going to get her snorting again.
Excuse me.
There you go.
Howard's going to come after us.
Oh, excuse me. That was terrible.
Your turn, Paul.
Damn, Candace.
That wasn't me.
Sound like you.
I don't know.
That wasn't her this time, but believe me, she sounds like that.
Not all the time.
Jesus.
Yeah, that might be that might be her.
That's exactly like her. How the hell did you get a recording of her?
I'm very,
Hey.
very, very sneaky.
That's not sexy at all.
No. I'm trying to be weird.
Don't ever tell a
Dude, that was like beyond loud.
Yeah, that was horrifyingly loud. Let's never do that again.
Okay. Yes, okay.
All right. I think we should just stop this before it gets any worse.
It doesn't get any
Yeah, I think we're done.
worse than
So,
that. It's,
so we're gonna call it. So
Yeah.
you
Next
know
next
what?
thing you know, somebody's going to try to burp and they're going to wind up shitting themselves.
yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I definitely don't want it to be me. I
That's
definitely
that
So
Oh,
long,
okay.
farewell. What the fuck was that?
Smell.
No, it's my feet.
Oh yeah, don't bring those out again, or burn those sneakers or whatever that was. Damn,
Yeah, sorry.
that's all right. It's all right.
was a mistake.
It was the blood of a unicorn fart.
Oh,
baby.
that'll be later, man. I'm gonna get some more of that. That was good. You done over there?
And now,
Something
special.
This is why my daughter was like, "You guys just get really drunk or stoned on the air." I'm like,
I wish we were.
"Excuse me."
I was just taking a token, holding the smoke.
Yeah, I think we'd get murdered for doing that.
By whom?
People who live here. Yeah.
Oh, we'd have to go outside.
Yeah, we have to do a remote show.
Remotely.
Probably
remote.
electrocute ourselves doing that.
We're probably getting zapped right now off the air.
Yeah, probably.
He's cute.
All right, well, Doc, thank you as always for being here and listening to us babble and keeping us honest.
As I told you, if you've got nothing to better, I mean absolutely nothing to do better, and you want to be bored to tears and listen to people talk about absolutely nothing, tune in next week to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
Amen.
Oh, what was I going to say? God
I
damn
don't
it.
know.
There's a
I
lot of
thought
beer.
that was it.
No, wait. There was some... And thank you, Candace, for burping on air.
He said thank you for burping on air.
You're welcome.
Kind of like burping on air. We should do this. We should do a show.
I'm glad
burping
my
on air.
manly burps entertain
Yeah,
you.
just get
Now he's now they're going to do a show burping on air.
burp.
Oh God.
If you're hot and you can burp,
If
Call
you're,
me now.
if you're
Oh,
hot
tune
enough
in.
and can
5-year-old, I
burp
swear.
on air, we would
We would like to
we would
get you
record
on
that.
the show. It
Yeah.
will be great.
so
Please bring air fresheners.
get on that, Doc.
You doing what? Burping on air?
Okay, with that, we bid you adieu, and I mean adieu.
Do what?
Do get off the air.
Do.
Do. Yeah, do.
Do.
So long, farewell. Auf
Yes.
Wiedersehen, say goodbye.
Goodness gracious me, this isn't working.
Da 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 da
It's over.
da.
Doc,
over.
good night. See you soon. And
Yeah, hopefully.
we'll see you
Tell me
in
later.
about a week. No, we're not smelling those damn feet anymore.
Oh my.
Do something about that. All right.
Fucking
night.
nylon socks. Ah!
Take it easy, man.
Have a good one.
You do.
Peace.